I haven't recorded a video for ages, basically because my my webcam has kind of been on the fritz. I finally worked out what the matter was with it. There was a driver busted, so I fixed that. Yes, I have been practicing mehendi, which is like Indian style hand painting, but making up my own designs. So that's where my hand is all painted up tonight. That's just watercolor. Actually, it's not actual mehendi for anyone who's watching this and who knows what the hell I'm talking about. Basically, that's just practice, but I've kept it on. I haven't done my right hand, and that's going to be real fun because I'm right-handed. I might have to get a friend to do it. Yeah, I've been on tea for a year in April, so I guess it's 10 months now, almost 11 months on tea. Yeah, it's kind of been crazy. Basically, the last several months I've been really depressed and really down because I've been taking care of my mum, who's been getting very sick. She's not well at all. And in between that, I'm sort of figuring out a business. I'm trying to start my own astrology practice because I really need to sort of get out in the world, and I feel like a bit now that I'm transitioning, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like I can sort of move on a bit more, or I can move on more easily. So, I am starting business, and I've been painting a sign today. That's the sign. That's all watercolor on canvas, sort of sponged. Yeah, and I feel that this particular sign, this is actually for market, because what I'm hoping to do is take a stall at marketplaces and like various expos and things, and do what's called horary astrology there. Horary astrology basically is astrology where you answer sort of mundane questions at any given time. So like someone would walk up and go, oh, I lost my cat, and I'd be like, okay, so you want to ask a question, where is your cat? And they'd be like, oh yeah. So you cast a chart for the moment that question is asked, and it provides the answer somehow. So I'm thinking about doing that because I've gotten really good at horary, and basically have been using it every day for quite some time now. But yeah, so what I'm thinking is like set up a market stall and then have people pay what they feel the reading was worth to them, because that way it makes sure, goddamn sure, that I'm accurate when I do the readings. So I'm hoping that will work, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I've had other clients, mostly volunteer readings and some donations, not really anything massive. And that's partly because in recent months as well, since I last recorded, well, one thing, I got my lip pierced. I think that was on my last video actually, but I've got a ring now, which I like, and I've got 2 earrings in this ear, and I have an eyebrow piercing, which is there. Yeah, basically since I last posted, I've sort of had a lot of personal revelations. I've been spending a lot of time alone and a lot of time just thinking, and a lot of what is happening at the moment is I'm basically wanting to become a nomad, which is going to be an interesting adventure. I want to live out of a van, basically committing vagrancy, which is technically illegal, but no one gives a shit. So I basically want to become a vagrant, specifically a vagrant, basically kind of like a practicing monastic, but not really like a Christian monk. I'm thinking it's more going to be like philosophical monasticism or occult monasticism. So effectively, I want to work out ways to make enough of a living that I can do that lifestyle without actually ever becoming rich. Like, I don't want to be rich. I've sort of nursed a very strong attraction to asceticism for a long time. So basically, once I stop looking after mum, whenever that is, I'll be packing up in a utility van and going and living basically bloody everywhere. So yeah, that should be a lot of fun. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I think that's half the journey, really. Other than that, I'm going to America in 4 weeks. So if anyone here is in Seattle and wants to meet up, like any trans dudes or anything, drop a comment and let me know where you are, because I'm pretty sure there'll be trans events on while I'm in the US. So maybe I could go to those and like meet some people, make friends and stuff. I'll be in Seattle for 2 weeks. I'm scared shitless. I've never travelled internationally before, so I'm pretty terrified. But yeah, hopefully it'll go well. And I'm sort of specifically going over to meet a bunch of people in general, and I think 3 people in particular, 2 really good friends and 1 potential partner. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, other than that, really, masculinization has come along pretty well. My voice is now distinctly baritone. Unfortunately, I lost my singing voice in like the last month or so of my transition, which is really shitting me. Up until about month 9, I was still able to sing perfectly fine, just in my deeper pitch, but now I can't. My voice breaks horribly. So I'm not sure if that's temporary or if it's permanent. I really hope it's not permanent, because I would like it back. Yeah, I've been rocking the sideburns more. They go all the way down now, sort of all the way down, and chest hair and everything, which is good. But yeah, I'm pretty shitty about losing my singing voice. I don't seem to have lost my whistling ability, which is good, because I'm actually quite a... I don't know, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I'm quite a talented whistler in that I can whistle whole tunes without any sort of... I mean, I've been told by people who don't like whistling that they can listen to me whistle because it's so melodic, so I can kind of sing that way, and that hasn't changed, thank God, but actual singing has changed, which is really frustrating because I've been able to sing all my life. It could be that my voice is just going through a bit of a breaky phase. It does take quite a while to settle down, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be able to retrain my voice to sing again, because I really want to do that. Even if I can't sing, I mean, whether or not I can or can't start singing again, I'm thinking of taking up a kind of dance at some point, probably belly dancing. Raqs Baladi has been an interest of mine for a long time, so I'm thinking of taking that up. I'm a bit anxious about doing that though before top surgery, and top surgery doesn't look likely for quite some time, so yeah, don't know when that's going to happen. But yeah, that's basically my 11 months of testosterone update, which most of which has nothing to do with transition, which is something I have found as I've gone along. I've gotten kind of less obsessed with the transition itself. These days, I basically don't get sheed at all. I pass 100% of the time, whether I bind or not, which I'm really quite grateful for, because I know that a lot of trans guys don't have that at this early stage. But yeah, it's been really good, and I feel kind of like a whole lot of stuff inside has been released, so now I can sort of move on and do all this other stuff that I think 2 or 3 years ago I probably wouldn't have really ever considered being able to do, because so much energy was just spent being depressed. But yeah, working on that now, which is good. So I will sign off. And if anyone out there is interested in my astrology stuff, please go and have a look at it. It's www.paxmercurius.com. Most of the stuff on my website is educational material. So if you're interested in learning more about particularly medieval astrology, because I'm a classical astrologer, yeah, check it out, have a look, and I will catch you in hopefully a month's time. So Cheers.